I'm Zoe Glencross. I'm a fabric designer and I'm absolutely delighted to have worked with Aventuras to collaborate and create an Aventuras tile collection. The inspiration for the tile collection came very much from the Aventuras fabric collection, which was inspired by my travels to Spain and Portugal. When visiting Lisbon for the first time, I was absolutely struck by how much pattern there was everywhere. And then again in Porto, where there's so much pattern and colour on almost every building. And a lot of the tiles there were very kind of worn and sort of ancient and imperfect. And I felt that it would make complete sense. I would love to translate those kinds of patterns into fabric. The colours very much, when I started with the fabric collection, came also from Seville in particular, where a lot of the buildings are painted in these beautiful deep ochres and really rich terracottas and warm pinky beige tones. So that's how the inspiration for the fabric collection, the Aventuras fabric collection, began. So ironically, it came very much from tiling and geometric patterning. When it came to translating the fabric designs into prints and colours for tiles, it was important to return to the original hand-printed technique that I used to create the fabric designs, which for this collection was predominantly using lino-carved print techniques, where I would sketch a design onto a piece of lino and then carve it out and literally print it onto the fabric. And so when it came to approaching the tile collaboration, I realised that because the surface that we're using is a very flat, matte surface in terms of the tile itself, I think it was really important to try and keep and actually add in more of the texture that was then more in hand and in line with the original hand-printed process. So you'll see when you look closely at these designs on the tiles that you can see that the hand-drawn element to them, the lines aren't perfect, they're not digitally perfect, they're slightly irregular, and texture actually needed to be added into these design files in order to then, when printed, have a kind of more authentic, imperfect textured finish.